Hello, I'm Darrel Holland with Holland Shooter Supply, and we're here today to do a quick review of WeatherWool American-made wool hunting gear. I've worked closely with both Ralph and his wife at WeatherWool to design what we think is the ultimate outdoor hunting gear made of wool. Let's start at the top now and take a look at the boonie hat. For those of you that read our newsletter or have hunted with me before, you know that I really love a wide brim boonie hat. It does several things: keeps the sun out of my eyes, protects my ears, and made out of WeatherWool, I can stay toasty warm in the harshest of conditions. Note the wide brim, really an important aspect rather than the narrow brim that allows water to drip down your neck on a terrible blizzardy day out in the wilds. It's got a nice chin strap so you can secure it to your head in the windiest of conditions, keeping your hat intact. The nice thing is, measure the circumference of your head, give them a call so they can get you fitted with the proper size. Next, they've got a great coat. Heavy duty wool, great YKK zippers, roomy pockets. I've got hand warmer pockets, so if I'm sitting in a stand somewhere waiting for game animals to come by, I can keep my hands warm. I've got large storage pockets here with a zipper, so I can keep valuable parts that I don't want to lose inside a pocket. Again, heavy duty YKK zippers. Stylish. I've got adjustable cuffs, and this is the lynx pattern. I chose the lynx pattern for a couple of reasons. Number one, it blends in just like a lynx in the woods, but also I can wear it for a night out on the town when I'm out chasing women. Pretty stylish, nice coat. Underneath the coat, we've also designed a nice vest. The vest is a great supplement in the WeatherWool product line because it allows us to really keep our core temperature nice and warm. Again, we've got nice zippered pockets. We can put valuables, extra ammunition, snacks, whatever we need to on the inside. Large buttons that are properly sewed on. Good quality stitching all the way around. When you look at WeatherWool and you really put it under the magnifying glass, you can see that they take great pride in what they do. Again, the vest looks sharp if I want to go out to dinner and stay warm and stylish as I do it. They've got a nice set of pants with big cargo pockets on the sides. You can put extra gear in there if you need to. They do have hand warmer pockets. Most importantly, they give you a pretty good inseam. So if you're married wisely, the wife can simply come in and hem them up to whatever your leg length is. Now let's move up and take a look at belt loops, a very important feature. They've made really large belt loops that are sewn securely to the rim of the pant, allowing you to wear a heavy-duty outdoor belt rather than one of those chintzy little dress belts that you see the executives on Wall Street wearing. Really good idea. Overall, I'm very, very pleased with the products from WeatherWool. We're working with them constantly, trying to innovate and come up with great product for the serious outdoorsman. I'm Darrel Holland, and that's your review of WeatherWool products. Hello, I'm Darrel Holland with Holland Shooter Supply with a product review on our shooter's pouch. This handy little pouch accompanies me most anywhere that I go. I'll either keep it in my day pack or, as you can see, I've got a quick release on my belt. Most importantly, let's take a look at what I carry with me in the field with this handy little product. All right, I like to carry extra ammunition. We've created some heavy-duty elastic in here in the design of this product so you can carry extra ammo with you in the field. I think it's very important that you always take extra ammo, not just a gun full. You never know what may happen in the field. I designed a little pocket pouch here that can carry a wind meter or a little pocket calculator. I carry a little calculator in mine in case I need to do some advanced math computations for the long-range shot. On the back side, you'll notice I put little zip pockets as well. You can carry an Allen wrench. I carry a pin in case I need to do any written work. I've also designed a pouch on the front that I carry my Bondus Allen wrench set. I can take my entire gun apart, do trigger adjustments, take the barreled action out of the stock if need be for emergency repairs, a handy asset. I carry an extra comb elevator because most of my stocks feature our adjustable comb design, so if I need to make an adjustment in the field, I can. I carry my data card sets, my wind meter, all of the valuable information that I need to function in the field as well as a Mil-Dot Master. For those of you in the military, you've probably had some experience with a Mil-Dot Master. I don't use it all the time, but it's a great handy product in the shooter's pouch that doesn't require batteries. Very well made out of 1000 denier Cordura. If this really tickles your fancy, give the girls a call. They're more than happy to get you fixed up. It comes in an attractive camouflage coloring with a quick release belt strap. I'm Darrel Holland. Appreciate you listening. Good morning. I'm Darrel Holland with your Woodsman Tip of the Month. It's a little nippy out, so you can see that I've got my WeatherWool on. I've got my wide brim Roomy hat, pants, and a vest, so I'm pretty well dressed for the day. I'm often asked, Darrel, when you go for a walk in the woods, what do you take with me? I don't want to look like G.I. Joe in Iraq and carry a 100-pound pack. At the same time, I understand I need to carry something with me in case a sudden thunderstorm, I get hurt, or decide to go on an extended walk and spend the night. Well, here's what I carry with me on short walks. Nice little fanny pack. These are available through Sportsman's Warehouse. This one's called a Snug Pack by Response Pack. Pretty handy little deal for my work and design. So let's take a peek at what I carry. We're going to unbuckle these straps, remove my shock cord. This is a little something that you can make. Buy yourself some 5/32 shock cord and a little button clasp. Really good for securing things onto your pack when you don't want to tie and have a lot of hassles with knots. I carry my tarp shelter, which is a piece of ripstop nylon with grommets sewn in strategically throughout it in case I need to make a shelter or spend a couple of days in the woods. This is going to keep the weather off of me, snow and rain. Let's unzip some pouches here. We'll start with the front pouch. I always carry my Lightning Strike fire starter. I never leave home without my fire starter. You can do without food and water for days or weeks, but hypothermia under the right conditions can render you a statistic in 24 hours. Next, I always carry extra paracord. This is a 50-foot bundle that I can use in the construction of my shelter, using my tarp, tie things up, create a log frame shelter, whatever. Never leave home without some paracord. I carry some large plastic garbage bags. I may be leaving camp and it's bright and sunshiny out, and in the high Sierras a storm can move in a matter of minutes to hours and start raining or snowing. If I haven't brought a raincoat, I can simply make an impromptu poncho out of these garbage bags to keep myself warm. Okay, again, some small bits and pieces of paracord so I don't have to cut into my 50-foot section in order to tie something off. Looking in the main compartment now, I've got some really light aluminum stakes that I bought at REI that I can use to tie the corners down on my shelter. Very lightweight. I don't think these 4 stakes weigh more than maybe 2.5 ounces. Burning calories. I always like to take a little bag of almonds with me, as well as some cranberries or raisins. I've got enough in this little Ziploc bag to last me for at least 2 days. Yeah, I may be ready for a steak when I get back to civilization, but I can live and survive off this amount of food, no problem. I always carry a bottle of water with me in case I get thirsty on the hike. I don't care if it's Evian, seltzer water, Safeway, your choice. I also carry a little stainless cup with me. I can use it to boil water in if I run short. I can use it for my water filter with a plastic sheet and a garbage bag if I'm in a real dire strait and I need to collect water along that line. Having a little stainless cup works pretty good. If you need gas money, you can also beg for alms for the poor. I carry a Cliff Bar. My favorite flavor is the oatmeal raisin walnut. If the guys at Cliff would make these in the 24 pack, I'd buy a lot of them. I carry some little towelettes. These are little flushable wipes there that contain some alcohol in case I need to disinfect something, wipe my hands off, whatever. It's nice to have that available to me. I always carry a compass in case I lose my way. Learn how to use your compass as well. Simply buying one and throwing it in your pack doesn't do much good if you don't know how to use it. I carry a little razor knife. This one is by the folks at Dermasafe. It's a handy little razor. Doesn't weigh anything. You can put it in your pocket, but it gives you a razor sharp cutting edge should you need to do a little bit of field surgery or first aid work in the field. Pretty well covers the main pouch. Let's take a look now at the side pouch. I carry a nice little heavy-duty LED flashlight. It's really important that you have a flashlight. Anytime you're out stumbling around in the dark, you may need to signal, something along that line. The little LEDs work well. I think this is a Costco brand. Long-lasting, plenty of light. Do not buy a flashlight that has, 50 bazillion candle power and requires the XM2-4 NiCad chromium thermonuclear battery that only lasts for 7 minutes when you turn the light on. That isn't going to do you much good when you're trying to find your way around the woods in the dark. A nice little LED light that's waterproof, a must-have. Looking in my other side compartment here, let's take a peek. Ooh, I always carry a little bottle of 5-hour organic energy shot. Again, in case of an emergency situation where I've got to hump it out and I'm tired, I can give myself a little energy shot, hopefully make it back to safety or civilization. Couple of bucks on that. I carry my Swiss Army knife. Many of you may have seen our review on the Lightning Strike channel about that. This is the Climber camper model. It's got all of the assets that I feel are important in a little pocket knife. I carry some extra tinder for the fire starter. I always carry enough tinder to probably last me 2 weeks under the toughest conditions. And in case I'm trailing or chasing English lasses through the woods, I carry some coffee and a tea bag. The tea works really well on English lasses in the woods. All right, and last but not least, I've got a little mini first aid kit. Some of you may think, wow, you don't really have enough in the first aid kit, but I carry some rather large band-aids. Remember, I've got my little antiseptic towelette, so if I do get cut or get an abrasion there, I can wipe it off with the alcohol and get coverage and stuff on it. You may want to carry a little tube of Neosporin. Not a bad idea in the woods, but you don't need to look like a Red Cross or FEMA emergency truck out there. The most important thing in the woods is to be safe, be alert, and be aware. Okay, don't take chances when we're out on a day hike. Don't be leaping from one cliff face to another. It's probably a recipe for disaster and a pararescue team to come find you. Anyway, that's what I carry when I go for a walk in the woods. Pretty practical items. Practice them. Get your kids out there and let them enjoy the great outdoors. Hopefully you found this useful, and I'll look forward to seeing you down the trail. I'm Darrel Holland, and that's your Woodsman Tip of the Month.